Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, brothers and sisters. It's Brother Isaiah, Minister Isaiah, also known as Christian Rapid Prophecy. That's PROF3CY. Welcome everyone to today's Daily Breadcrumb, and today we'll be reading out of Proverbs 18, verse 12, and it reads as follows. Before disaster, the heart of a man is haughty and filled with self-importance, but humility comes before honor. Spirit of the living God, fall fresh upon me right now. Give me insight, give me wisdom, give me knowledge, revelation to impart a rhema word onto your sheep. May the words that proceed out of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable unto thee. In Jesus' mighty and matchless name I pray. Amen. Now, the word that the Lord has permitted me to release to you today is called ego tripping. We've all been there before in our life. Amen. Can I get a raise of hands? We've all ego tripped. We've all thought that we were important. We all thought that we could do it on our own. But it wasn't until Jesus revealed himself in our life that we began to walk on the straight and narrow, humble ourselves under his mighty hand, and then he began to exalt us. I can tell you, when I thought I was all that in a bag of chips, God humbled me. He wouldn't let doors open. He wouldn't allow me to get to the next level. I would be stagnant. I would be in the same place, and it would be like a revolving door. I would be going in the same place over and over and over again. I would be running in circles. Amen. Just like the Israelites, they could have gotten to their promised land if they would have just humbled themselves and listened to the voice of the Lord. They would have been to their promised land way sooner. But because they decided to harden their hearts and be prideful, then, they were not able to get to their promised land. And they got that pride because they were once in Egypt. And, that pride came from, the Egyptians and the pharaohs, and they were free, and they were like, well, maybe we should be Egyptians and we should be pharaohs. They were trying to go back to Egypt. They were trying to go back in the opposite direction. And you might be in a wilderness season right now. You might be going through things where you don't feel like, hey, you'll never get to this promised land. But I'm here to decree and declare to you and prophesy to you that if you would humble yourself and you would just seek the Lord with all your heart, that he shall exalt you in due season. This is the word that the Lord has permitted me to release to you today. It's called ego tripping. It'll be on all my major platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Threads. Follow me as I follow Christ. Sunday service is a lifestyle. To them naysayers, they should pipe down. Join heirs to the kingdom. I'ma make sure you wear a bright crown. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. You're kings and queens. I wrote it in the word. Who told you? I don't know who, but what I do know is that I chose you.